What is up, everybody? It's your boy Ray, and I just watched the Marvels in 3D. Why? Because I reached the cinema late to watch the early 2D screening, so I had to pay a little extra money to watch the 3D version. Anything after that, it will run me late in the night, and I don't want that. But either ways, the state of the MCU right now, people are saying it's in shambles. This movie had some bad reviews. It's getting bad rep. People saying it's the worst performing Marvel movie of all time. I beg to differ, and just because of that, I was going into this movie with a very open mind. But let me tell you what I saw. The plot. Kree, the antagonist, and my new Marvel mommy, Dar-Benn, is seeking revenge on Captain Marvel because she destroyed the AI that ran their planet, Hala, in a civil war. No, not that one. Using an executioner hammer on one of the bonds that Kamala Khan has, she exacts her revenge by going through portals in time and space to steal resources from different planets to aid her own. Now, as a byproduct of her making her own portals, the ones that Nick Fury has set up in space starts to malfunction, and Monica Rambeau, who's working with him, checks out the portal on her own at the exact time as Captain Marvel was about to. And as a result of that, Kamala, Monica, and Carol switch places whenever they use their powers. Now it's up to them to work together to stop Dar-Benn as he tries to bring her dying planet back to life at the cost of many lives on other planets. Get straight into the pros. The VFX wasn't lacking in this film. I actually think it was good. Superb. It portrayed the fight scenes, the ships, everything perfectly. There wasn't a moment where I felt it was off. 3D effects. Even though I paid a little bit extra for the 3D glasses to watch it, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I have to admit I wasn't expecting anything big, but as soon as the movie started off with the Marvel Studios logo, Captain America threw his shield straight at me and I flinched. I'm not gonna lie, it was something simple, it was a simple effect, but it got me to jump off the seat. Like, the 3D with the glasses, like I said, it worked, and it worked well. The fight scenes, oh my gosh. The fight scenes were brilliantly choreographed. When my wives were fighting and switching positions as they used their powers, I was at the edge of my seat. Look, you need to watch me to understand what I'm saying. Now, despite Carol, Monica, and Kamala being diverse characters with different power sets, they did a good job in showing the connections between them. It honestly felt like I was watching old friends meet up after a long time apart. The film was very funny, not funny hysterical, funny as in it had some scenes that made me chuckle, smirk, giggle. For example, the scene where the cats had to eat all the persons on the ship to evacuate them because there was only one escape pod left. There was never really a dull moment in the movie, but more on that later. Iman Vellani did an awesome job in her first Hollywood movie. Her acting was on point. I was a bit worried about how her lines would be delivered given the nature of the character. I was even worried that she would come off as cringy or awkward, but she wasn't. They did her character justice. She had the same childish and energetic demeanor from the series, and it was fun to watch as she interacted with others on the big screen. Oh, it's time for the cons, let me tell you, the things I have to say. First of all, right off the bat, the pacing of the film was so stupid. The film was choppy. Felt like we were supposed to be getting a much longer movie that would give more time and exposition to the characters and certain scenes. Even though the film was an hour and 45 minutes, it felt like it was rushed. A lot of times the movie kept jumping from funny scene to fight scene, then to the villain, then back to funny scene, then another fight scene. I honestly felt that they cut a lot of stuff from the film. For what reason, I don't even know. And the villain, even if you want to call her that. The villain Dar-Benn wasn't threatening enough. When I saw the trailer, there was a scene where she had all this energy surrounding her and she looked overpowered. She looked menacing as she fought Captain Marvel. But when the scene actually happened in the movie, it just came and went by so fast. It was literally punching and pushing. Then a character killed herself with the same power she thought would save her planet and people. Like I said, it was a short final fight. No other people would agree with me in this one. The film needed way more impactful scenes to pull the audience in, to make them feel something, to make them tear up a bit, to make them feel emotional. Often it felt like it was all about the laughter and not connecting us with the characters on a personal level. At times it even felt like I was watching a sitcom with Marvel characters in it. The only time a scene hit me was when Monica woke up in another universe from closing the hole that Dar-Benn left in space and time. She woke up next to the woman that looks like her mother that passed away. She saw her and started crying, telling her she's sorry. She was trying to hug her, embrace her. And man, I really loved this scene. It really tugged my heartstrings. But look, let me be honest with you for a minute. Now, despite the issues of the film, you have to admit, the characters were charming, and the cat scene especially was cute yet prolonged, and the setting up of the Young Avengers at the end was a bit out of place with the rest of the film. But it's cool and funny to see Kamala recruiting the team, just like Nick Fury with the Avengers. The movie overall left me wanting more. I hated the feeling as I was walking out of the theater. I wasn't satisfied. I didn't get enough of MCU goodness. And all because of that, I'll have to rate the film a 2.8 out of 5. It's not bad, but at least it's watchable. And wait, don't leave yet. Don't forget the appearance of my boy Beast at the ending of the movie. It's setting up something awesome in the MCU that I can't wait for.